It's all over the news about what Jimmy Kimmel had said about Charlie Kirk and MAGA. So I am going to play the clip and I'm going to react to it. And I want to tell you my honest opinion about all this. So let's just get into it.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it.
All right. So you heard what Jimmy Kimmel had said, and that's what got him yanked from on air by ABC and Disney. Now, I am hearing that there's a possibility he could be put back on the air again, but who knows, right? All right, so I'm going to look at it in all perspectives. I'm going to paint a picture here, and I want to know exactly how you actually feel about this. What are your thoughts? I'm not going to say whether Jimmy Kimmel was right or wrong about what he said. You can make your own opinion in the comments below. So, all right, so let's just look at the other picture. Let's look at the other two parties that are involved in this as far as Charlie Kirk and our president. So as far as Charlie Kirk goes, right? I mean, he has said some things that really irritated a lot of people, right? And whether that's up for debate or not, that's up to you to decide. But he has said some things that could be judgmental. I mean, he had said some things that may make you want to do something that you shouldn't do, right? And unfortunately, that had happened, right? And that's very unfortunate. That I don't agree with. I don't agree with anybody taking anything to that extreme. But if you look at it another way, you can look at it as in he was able to speak his mind. He was able to go to universities. He was able to do public speaking. He was able to talk about what he wanted to talk about. And nobody said, no, you can't talk about this. You can't talk about that. You can't talk about this at the university. You can't debate about this. You can't debate about that. Nobody gave him any censorship from what I know about what he can talk about and what he can't talk about. Am I right or am I wrong? Let me know in the comments. Now, again, we're looking at this at every single angle. I mean, nobody said, no, Charlie, you can't talk about this. You can talk about that, but you can't talk about this, right? And even our president of the United States, right? Now, again, I'm not picking on anybody. I'm just making facts here. I'm just stating facts. The president of the United States had said some things that he probably shouldn't have said either on TV or on social media. It's proven. You can go and Google these. I'm not making any of this up, but he has said some things that he probably shouldn't have said. Now, what gives anybody the right to talk bad about anything? And I believe our president had signed an executive order to protect freedom of speech. And look what's happening to Jimmy Kimmel. Again, whether what he said was right or wrong, I'm not here to decide that. You can decide that on your own in the comments if you want to leave a comment about it. But protecting freedom of speech, right? And what Jimmy Kimmel had said can be considered freedom of speech. Now, it's a fresh topic, right? It's a very sensitive topic to talk about, either on TV or in social media. I thought about maybe not making this video, and I thought, you know what? Just make the video and and weigh in on what your opinion is because we're content creators. I make videos about you know who, right? Whether you like it or not, that's up to you, right? Whether some of us think it's true, that's up to you. Whether some of us think it's false, that's up to you to decide. But if you weigh in all the facts, as far as what Jimmy Kimmel had said, as far as some of the things that Charlie Kirk had said, right? And this isn't about whether you're a Republican or whether you're a Democrat, right? I'm not here to weigh in on the the political side of it. I'm here to weigh in on whether you should be talking about certain topics or not, because everybody is just so sensitive, whether it's other news outlets not running Jimmy Kimmel, because they're not allowed to, because of this, because of that. Again, an executive order was signed to protect freedom of speech. So what are we doing here? I mean, what exactly is going on in this world that you can't even speak your mind? I mean, it may have left a bad taste in your mouth, if you will, what Jimmy Kimmel had said. Again, it's a fresh topic. It's a topic that everybody is so sensitive on, right? And this brings me to another point. So I think you should watch this video here because this video is going to talk about how sensitive our generation is. And this is exactly what I am talking about. I will catch you in the next one.